Hello everyone, my name's Anthony Cummins and I'm a historical researcher and author, and today I'm going to take you through the top 5 verbs for Japanese martial arts. The reason I'm doing this video is because I was sent this book by Tuttle. It's 600 basic Japanese verbs basically for a student of Japanese language, and I've got to go and do a review of it, but it was a bit difficult to review, so I'm going to give you the top 5 verbs for martial arts and then get back to the book. Number one is ukeru, which means to receive. Uke, you know when you have an uke in Aikido, it comes from this verb. Now, basically, as something comes in, we say in English block, but actually the term is receive. So when you get agiuke and uchiuke and things like this, it actually means to receive a blow, not to actually block a blow. So, and this also appears in swordsmanship. So when a sword comes in, you can sometimes receive it. This sometimes happens with the back of the blade, the side of the blade. But the idea is you don't block the blade, you receive it and take it somewhere. Now the next one would be kiru, to cut. Now this can be with a knife, it can be with a sword, but the point is if you're doing Japanese martial arts, then you're more than likely cutting someone up. So you very rarely do hand-to-hand combat in old Japanese martial arts. It's normally with a weapon. So in this case, it's kiru, to slice, to cut. Same with kujikiri, which is to cut in the air with your fingers. This one is to cut with a blade, any blade basically, a knife or a sword, and get your enemies down. The next one, moving on from that, is sasu, which means to stab. Most of the time in martial arts you'll have locked in, you'll have come down, maybe your primary weapons have gone, you need to draw a dagger, and this is where you start stabbing. This often comes in stabs of 3, 1, 2, 3, and they, to give extra bleeding, to make sure your enemy goes down quicker, to make sure they can't recover. So sasu, to stab. Now, once your enemy's gone down, you want to peel his face off. Why do you want to peel his face off? Because you either decapitate them or you start taking noses. So now we've got a new verb. So to peel someone's face off is hagu. Hagu. Now this could be for peeling pears, peeling oranges, basically to peel something off. So you've got to imagine the samurai's gone round behind his enemy who's, died. He pulls up his face, slices round under here, and that's what he uses. He uses this verb, and that's what he's doing to the face. He rolls it off and pulls it off. He's the victor. The next one is moyasu, and that's to burn. So you've got to imagine you've cornered your enemy, you've got them, you've chased them, you've had a fight with them, you've received something, you've stabbed at them, you've cut at them, you may have cut a few of their faces off, but the rest have run into a building or into a fortification. This is when we start using fire arrows, explosives, and it's called turret destroying fire, and we start burning the place down. And you use this verb to actually describe you're burning them up, and your entire enemy are going up in flames like barbecue pigs as the sheets of flame are going into the air at the night. Now they are 5 verbs for martial arts. I bet you thought I was going to do kicking, punching and headbutting, didn't you? Well, no, because traditionally and historically in the martial arts they're much lower down the actual scale of what people did. Remember, we're talking about Japan, we're talking about Japanese martial arts. This is warfare. This is, even in the smallest situation where it's street fighting, it's blades, it's daggers, knives, skin peeling, head taking, and burning enemy residences if you're on a revenge attack. They're all part of Japanese martial arts. They're absolutely, in fact, they're more important than the hand-to-hand combat skills, if you like. I was asked by Tuttle to do this book. Well, basically Tuttle said, Anthony, would you like to pick 12 books to review and we'll send you them? And I did that. I got this one so I could use it as a reference book when I need to. I've heard a verb, I need to go reference it. It's alphabetical. So it all comes in alphabetical order. There's the format. You might not be able to see it. There's the format. Now, to be honest with you, it's boring as eating soap. It is really not interesting. But it's informative in the sense that it's got the correct information. It's all in there. It's actually put together by the Hiro Japanese Center, so it's definitely going to be correct. And it gives you the different uses of the verbs, the way to change them and all that. It gets very technical and very boring. So I was like, how could I review this? I'm not sure. So I thought I'd do you the top 5 verbs for uses in true martial arts. Now, If you want to get a copy, I wouldn't recommend it if you're just buying books because I'm recommending them. No, I would say it's only recommended if you're if you're studying Japanese. If you're studying Japanese, get the book. If not, I would say no, guys. But apart from that, the link's down below. Enjoy!